Okay, so what I found is I was right when I was thinking that it was operator error, because I classified the dirt down and it's very small. I don't know, it's smaller than whatever this says right here. 30 mesh? I guess it's smaller than 30 mesh. I think that's 10, and this is 20. So it's 10, 20, 30. And I decided to go with the smallest I could find for now. Well, I classify it down to the smallest particles. And what is pretty sharp is that the water is coming from the pump. It just goes up and around. And it goes, obviously I have to have a valve here. It's a gate valve. I wish I had something a little better. And unfortunately my what do you call it, liquid meter, liquid flow meter wasn't working properly for me. But maybe it would work on, no, it wouldn't work. There's too much flow here. So if I give it more, increase the flow, it obviously should be keeping the particles up higher. And as you lower the flow, you start closing the gate valve. That's what's going to lower these particles down, and if they're heavy enough, see now they're, and actually that's a little too low maybe. So right now they're just roughly suspended above the flow of the water. And right now I have the valve closed because I didn't want anything going down into the pipe when I'm doing experiments. So right now I would imagine if I opened the valve more, obviously the particles will raise back up again and move back up into suspension up here. So, like I say, I wish there was a way. I'll have to see how much flow meters are in order to be able to determine what my good flow rate is for different size material, different mesh material, because this is 30 mesh and smaller. So that could be, they go down to 50 mesh, I think, so, or maybe even smaller than that. I'm not sure, I'm not a big prospector. But this, I thought before I changed anything, I would first, geez, I wonder why that's leaking. I thought that was okay. before I changed anything, I want to just go with particles that are close to the same size, which makes more sense for me. So I'll just raise the flow a little bit, and they go up. Now the great thing about it is, it's up here and all the particles are all suspended in a fluid bed, is roughly what they call it. Now, like I say, I don't have very much in here, mainly because it was, again, it's just a test. So I'm just doing these certain tests, and like I say, if you were to give it even, open the valve even more, you can see it's pretty well cleared completely out of here, and it's just right here, and is probably forcing some of them that aren't heavy enough out the pipe and down. So this is actually pretty cool, because the water comes up, then due to the turbulence and stuff, it goes up, and then they fall down, right? So they're constantly moving, and the whole idea of this is that as you close the gate valve, it is fairly precise, the gate valve. You know, you can see it as I turn it a little bit. It's holding these probably black sands just above the outlet going to the pipe, and it's actually amazing. That's just a pressure fit on those threads. I don't understand why it's not leaking. I don't understand why a lot of this, I didn't put any Teflon tape on it yet. This is, again, like I say, just experiments where I'm adding a little bit more water to it and raising it up. Okay, I just think it's pretty sharp. I think it's really sharp. Cheers.